Hey folks, welcome back to what will be my final recording, I think, of this sit-down for Romance of Three Kingdoms 14. I'm Serious JG. I think by brutalizing our citizens in a way Yuan Shu would be completely comfortable with doing, we have alleviated the supply crisis, and we're good to go with our invasion of Xinye. As a matter of fact, let's march out of here now with that unit that we were going to use before. Just in case. Somebody with a nice high leader score. That would be you. You're the overseer of Runan. I guess we'll be swapping that around again. And she's going to go with arrow or fish. Fish is probably good. Arrow can be good. It's a long distance one. Oh no, long distance X. Never mind. Yeah. We'll have you head out and get involved. That'll greatly increase the chances that I'm able to greatly increase the chances that we are able to successfully parlay this into taking Jiangjia as well, and thus driving Liu Biao to the other side of the water here. He will no longer, other than attacking us, he won't have easy places to expand to. He's already taken Yang'an. He may end up coming into conflict with Liu Zhang. What's his face? I don't remember the ruler of this group at all. But this became Zerftopia in a previous Let's Play. Shiji, yeah, Shiji's for, like, he's got, well, actually, hold on, he might be able to expand into Changsha. But it looks like they're already, yeah, they're already fighting. Liu Pen is down here attacking city cores that used to belong to Shiji, so they're going to be at war, it looks like. You know, Sun Tzu is not conquering this land quite as fast as you might think, but historical events will come to help him. And I need to be cognizant of the fact that our alliance needs to get restarted. Xinye is no longer their best city, in part because it's marched troops out that are getting their butts kicked by me. But I don't plan to, like, I want to just kind of wrap this area up and maintain alliance with Sun Tzu. And then I really do need to turn my attention on the Central Plains. But honestly, them messing with me and the fact that I'm kind of like role-playing as Yuan Shu, it makes complete sense that Yuan Shu's advisors be like, no, my lord, our forces are powerful. Liu Biao is a distraction. We should focus on Liu Bei and Cao Cao. They are the greatest threat. Nah, I'm not going to listen to you because I'm a dumbass. Like, that's exactly how Yuan Shu would be rolling here. And because it's not RTK11, I don't have to worry about food and gold piling up in ports and gates and not getting used. So they're marching back and forth. I wonder what they're up to. I guess they're just transporting stuff back and forth. It looks like Cao Cao is trying to take Hulao Gate and move on Luoyang. And if he does take Luoyang, it really is going to up the need for me to get on his case and take Chen Liu. I'm just got Chen Liu sitting there, and I'm thinking, I've got so many more troops than he does that at some point I just need to take it. And it's stupid to let Cao Cao linger, but also I'm like, I'm playing as Yuan Shu. I'm having fun. I'm not worried about making this be the most intelligent play ever. I've got souped up created officers to make this fairly easy anyway. I might as well kind of just freestyle it and have fun with it. Genghis Khan increased enemy morale. Li Jui Army's Wang Zhao unit in Tong Gate. Nah. Cai Mao's unit is kind of already defeated. GFP is not the one I want to mess with. Oh yeah, decreasing morale would be good, but Li Jui is not my target, and I feel like Liu Biao is already, like, that's Cai Mao's unit, and I think, yeah, they're kind of already done. Cai Mao is an important figure in the novel, by the way, but he's an enemy. Basically, is an enemy of Liu Bei, always plotting because Liu Bei was invited to be an officer of Liu Biao, and Cai Mao plotted against him a lot. Anyway, I think things are under control on this front, particularly with Mali, or whatever her name is, marching out. But let's see if we need to put somebody else in charge of our central core now. Because she's only doing 4 a pop now that we've got her marching. And we would be doing better with... Though not much better. We don't have a lot of really good people for improving agriculture, do we? But we'll get him on it. And over here... We'll put... yeah, though, good enough. Either way, it'll be 2 turns and we'll have improved this to level 2. War is affecting the people in this area. I probably should have left... If I'd waited a turn, Runan would be growing to a larger size a little bit faster, but... I think we'll do alright. Be nice if we got I think we have a good person on barracks over here, don't we? Oh, yeah. I'm forgetting the created officer's name, but she had been our recruiter. We moved her over to... She's going to be as good at that as we're going to get. Alright. I think we're at a point now where I can just... Zhu Chang might have more stuff to do with... Oh, no, I just reorganized that. I think we're good. Let's... Are there any... I didn't do overseer suggestions yet. Agriculture, commerce. I'm looking for order, public order, and Zhu Chang. It's not the place that has the problem, though. I was looking for stuff for Runan since it took a bit of a beating, but nobody there is really making suggestions right now. So I'll just throw it down for investment as I find it. Little investment for Kiao. People, reward. Everyone's fairly happy. We got any tomes other than those ones that I can't figure out what to do with? Iron Wall tome, okay. Rain of Arrows. Ship. I mean, you have to literally be in a ship before I can teach it? That's weird. Anyone I can be hiring right now. I got the fuzzy earmuffs guy here. It's close enough that I might be able to get him because it's in South land. Yi is a governor. Hey, governor! Decent, not really. Alright. Do the old, set up as many searches as we can and move on. Might as well start in Guan. I keep starting at the one that has a recommended item to search for, but I'm going to hit them all eventually, so what's the difference? And I'm always searching with people who are in that city. Uh-huh. Zhu Yuan, it seems like he would probably be better than somebody who's not, whatever. Not going to worry about it. So he's probably going to find a tome. Alright. Feng Shui is probably going to find a tome. You may find gold. We can hope. Chenji. He's insightful. Dawn Everstar with nothing better to do than search for gold. That is a criminal misuse of her, but I'm going to let it slide for another turn at least. I can do what I can, but I don't imagine you'll be satisfied with the results. If you just find some gold, that's kind of what I'm looking for. You're the Warlord. I'm letting you focus on your tag team partnership with the Barbarian and the Powers of Pain, Warlord and Barbarian, right? Of course, yeah, everybody remembers that. Alright, that's right, I don't want Genghis Khan necessarily wasting his time with this. So we'll go with Zhang Jun, Li Feng, Yang Gong. Hey, ye. Something, something, take a sad song and make it better. Alright, and who is left? Rather, where is left, and that would be Juan. This is usually where I end up getting a lot of my searching ends up being in Juan somehow. Xu Ling, Yuan Yao. These guys are all kind of poised to become officers of, was it Lijiang is the name of the city? Whenever I take, no, Jinye. Lijiang is, I've forgotten where Lijiang is. I don't know what I'm talking about at all. But yeah, as I drive these guys out and take these two cities, I'm hoping I'll need to throw some officers in there. Lijiang is Sun Tzu city. I'll be taking it in the long term, but I'm hoping to make peace with them and not have that be a short-term thing that's going to happen. I believe you have been ordered to attack, yeah, and I believe you're going to find a way to get in there and start attacking Jinye. And Zerf is already working on a tower, isn't he? Or is he's got, yeah, he's got orders to get going on a new tower. So let's get a good look at the action here. You shouldn't be attacking them, you should be attacking... I guess they came out to attack our catapults, which makes sense. I cannot believe I would be inferior. Inferior beings! Zhang Lu army and Li Jui army have formed an alliance. Okay. They use fire arrows, that's annoying. Can we please just finish them off? Alright, they're finished off, although they used fire arrows first. Unhand me, do you have any idea why? Hey, please loosen this rope for me. All the best named officers from their army are now captured by us. An agent from Liu Zhang army seems to be spreading unfavorable rumors about our army and Zhang Lu army. Liu Zhang? Relations between Zhang Lu army and Yuan Shu army have become troubled. Okay. Zhang Lu army doesn't share a border with me, and Liu Zhang... this is... Okay, this is confusing to me. So... I've got this paused, because I wanted to pull back. Isn't Liu Zhang, okay, Liu Zhang is now the second most powerful force because he's nowhere near anyone else. But isn't, Zhang Lu is... Oh, okay, I got confused about who's who. If he's... Okay, Zhang Lu and I were, like, kind of sitting here not being enemies. Like, we had a border, but I was kind of being chill about it and not worrying too much about him. Liu Zhang is... He doesn't have many places where he's on a close border with anyone, but Zhang Lu is as close as it gets. And he's trying to get Zhang Lu to turn on us, because Zhang Lu just got an alliance going with Liu Biao, didn't he? Not Liu Biao, Li Jui. Hold on. All forces. Force. Li Jui. Foreign. You have a trusted relationship and alliance with Zhang Lu, normal relations with everyone except for... They're troubled with Sun Tzu, Gongzhengzan. Why? They're nowhere near them. Liu Zhang, they have a troubled relationship with. Zhang Yang, well, I guess has a force now. I lost track of where he was. Isn't he the guy? I thought he was the guy. He didn't have a force, and that was why some of the Cao Cao events wouldn't happen. Hostile with Liu Bei, even though they're really far apart. Enemies with Ma Teng and Cao Cao, which makes sense considering where they are. Okay. But now... Liu Biao is our enemy, and we're eventually going to have to take him out. But Zhang Lu here has now got a relation. He's got that alliance going, and he's on a border with Liu Zhang, and they're hostile. But he's trying to get him to turn on us, which is why we now have a troubled relationship. So I could start buttering up Zhang Lu, or I could just make sure I've always got, as I do now, more troops in Wan than he has in his entire empire. That's one way to make sure he doesn't attack. Okay. Ah, such an annoying scoundrel. Soon the number of our casualties will become uncountable or unavoidable or something. And you has no chance against catapults. And they're jeering. Yuan Shu, Zhanglu army, and Li Jui army have appeared to form an alliance. I only hope they will not prove to be a force that threatens our army. Taken Liu Biao's army Cai Mao prisoner, according to rumors, to survive autumn in Shouchun. Liu Bei army is an army moving towards Shouchun. We can't just sit back for a while. Okay. Shouchun, not Guanling, eh? Interesting. I can probably sit back and see what happens on that one. Guanling, I'd need to mobilize immediately. Alright, so the catapults are finally in position. We have her marching out, but she is probably not going to get there in time to help. This will be more like if I decide to keep it going and go after Zhang Jia right now, she'll be a part of it. And I don't even know for sure if I want to do that. They've got... yeah, that might be... I might need to start marching troops out of Zhucheng right now to help with that, or Wan. Matter of fact, marching some high-speed troops out of Wan might be a thing to do right now. Even though we're in the middle of having shifting relationships with Zhang Lu. Lu! So, what is your deal? You are who they are talking about, Cao Bao. You are advancing on Dang 2. Ignore enemy contact, auto retreat. Yeah, I think I can just march someone out to defend it, and that will be enough, because this guy is not their best. I think they're sending him, like, to test me. He's in the fish formation. Alright, well... looking for somebody with good leadership who isn't already an overseer. No. This is not acceptable. We need somebody better than Liu Jun here. Jiling is currently the training overseer. We could put somebody else on that. Or Chen Lan. Let's send Jiling. We send him with fish as well. We won't send him with quite his full complement that he could have, but it'll be close. And he's just gonna sit right here. I want to attack Zhongli. I just want to make sure they don't advance on me any further. And he had been recruiting troops, so now I have to have somebody else doing that. Or a draft, not recruiting, but he was the drill master. Hey, I guess he's still the drill master. That's fine. I think as a commander, he's still... Somebody tell me in the comments. As a field commander, he's still effective. It's whatever else he's doing is cut in half. Like domestics, his skills are cut in half if he's also doing something else. I think that's how it works. Meanwhile, out of Wan, I want to march... which is the formation that is fast? I think that's Goose, isn't it? Lei Bao has got better stats than Yuan Yao for sure, and he's not already doing something else, so he'd be a good guy to use. Fish is maneuver 16. Snake is maneuver 19. Let's change you to Vulture Bobo just because I think I've got a better idea of what the different things are. 16. 21. I want somebody with arrow. Okay, so let's find somebody with arrow. Could be Bobo. What is Bobo currently doing? Somebody else could take over his job. Shooting Yamao is probably pretty bored. I'll use him. Actually, shooting won't have... He'll only be able to bring 3,000 troops, which would be a bit... Vulture can... Yeah, Bobo can bring more. Okay, I'll use Bobo. He's basically... advancing down to help with... I just want to have enough troops on the field to, after we take Xinye, to push towards Jiangjia. I think that'll be easy. And eventually, once we get this alliance signed with Sun Tzu, that's when I'm going to throw down the Emperor title and start... I'll Yuan Shu. Well, I'll have to wait for something. Actually, how much time have I got left? That's the thing to figure out here. When is, 1 month. Okay. If we go another month, and then we get an alliance going with Sun Tzu, my reason, and this is important in Japanese politics, or Chinese politics, my reason for declaring myself emperor will be to, you know, oh, the heavens clearly favor me because I took Xinye. Like, we should have some victory that we celebrate by making ourselves emperor, and I think that would make sense. Alright. Wugate. We're still working on commerce. Whatever, Bobo was doing, you can consider having somebody else take it over, since Bobo will be on the march for a while. He's in charge of... He's actually the guy developing Wan. Somebody else is probably going to be better at the commerce end of that, even if he wasn't leaving. A lot of guys are better at this than... Bobo is like at +5. I think he was probably doing okay before all this stuff happened, but we'll put Shooting Yamao in charge temporarily. He was down here, and oh, honestly, yeah, he was doing this because of his high conquest score, and that is no longer important. This is not going to be anywhere near as good, but it's fine. He's better at public order than shooting him out, who kind of spreads chaos everywhere he goes as a demon monster. That's his rep. I don't know that he's actually a demon, despite his portrait. Ald is the overseer of Xuchang, which is working out fairly well for us. I want to hurry up and get to a domestic turn so I can wrap this thing up with a quasi-win. I was worried when I saw them saying Liu Bei is sending troops. They were heading for Guanling, but they are not. So we should have arrow towers up in time. That's not going to stop them from attacking. It's just going to make things go a little better for us if they inevitably do. Sanctions, suggestions. Banquet, decrease morale. Decrease morale. Banquet, decrease morale. I don't care about any of the units they're talking about decreasing the morale of, though. I think I already came in here and did this, didn't I? Okay. Anybody to hire? Not really. Disorder and rally. We'll dump that on you. And I'm going to be fine. If somebody wants to explain to me what's going on with Rain of Arrows, feel free. I won't be upset if before I get around to trying to figure it out for myself, because I don't know that I'm going to rush. I don't know how much mental energy I'll spend on this when I'm not recording, and I've kind of hit the point where I'm not interested in figuring it out enough to worry about it too much right now. But yeah, if you happen to know what do I have to do to teach that to somebody, let me know. Otherwise, I will just kind of ignore them. Okay, might actually get something out of this search. I do want to take, because it's going to be the last video of this. All these videos are running over slightly, but this one in particular is like, I know this is going to be the end of my Li Jingming. He's actually a created officer. You can tell by the fact that his name's crammed together like that. I guess there might be non-created officers who have that going on. See, she was recommended previously, but not this time. It's really hard to tell, but I think I am, because I'm not always bothering to go back and check, but I think I had a couple of golds come back the last time I actually checked, to the point where I think it is kind of worth it to occasionally do it. Yuan Shu might as well search, because he's not doing anything else. He's going to be wandering around the streets of Xuchang like, people are like, oh, Yuan Shu, it is great that you're coming out to speak with the common people and understand our needs. What? That's not what I'm doing. Shit, is that what it looks like? Fuck! Fuck, I say. And Dawn Everstar, too. It's just kind of... like, I got in a position with her where, like, she's got nothing to do. In that case, I'm off to start searching. Mess that up. Hold on. Get him to not be searching because he's busy. You and you and you and you. What? Use enough orders this time on other things that we might actually get close to using all of our orders. We can expect good results from Panzertool. Steel or iron sharpens iron with Panzertool. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Not quite. We'll have one order left. And hopefully me marching a guy out to investigate what's going on with Cai Mao, Brown Cow, will not lead to greater conflict. But I do want to make sure he doesn't feel like he can just wander over unchecked. What are you doing? The target morale is so low. He's been defeated? Defeated general has nothing to say. Well, you just said that. Has the situation changed? It's changed for Jinye. It looks like we're going to lose one of the catapult units more or less entirely, but we're going to take the city. Grimmeth, you loser, what is your problem? How could you possibly fail to take the city with my advanced tactics of you getting attacked on your way to attack the city? Yuan Shu, we have captured Zhang Yun. Prisoner Cai Mao has been released from Samuel Parr unit. Oh, that's a shame. Well, how did he get captured by the catapult unit? He got squeezed between my catapults that he was attacking, and he was attacked from behind by infantry, and somehow the guys who were operating the catapults captured him. Maybe we'll capture him when we take the city. Who knows? According to rumors, Valley Modern Shuchun, the Yabar army has forces marching on Shuchun. Sun Shu is effective through next month. So certainly in the next turn, the next couple of videos, Jinye will fall to us. And Liu Biao does not seem to be doing... He seems to have accepted his fate. He's in the city of Wuling. He's got some little challenge between him and, what is it, Shangyang? Is that the name of the guy down here? Shi Hui. Oh, this is Claudia City. Forgetting the name of this force. Shiji. I mean, maybe he's not... He doesn't seem to be trying to stop us or counterattack or anything. Maybe he's planning to counterattack after we've taken the city and take it back. It might be that Zhang Jia is a bridge too far. It's... Nobunaga's Ambition, Rise to Power, Iron Triangle, whichever one it was I actually played on the channel, is all about building up momentum and taking a couple of cities in one big march. Just really get as much out of each big deployment as you can to really make things happen. This game, it's awfully hard to take multiple cities at a time. You have not... You don't seem to have changed. You're still advancing on Dang 2. So we'll see. It says enemy contact ignore. Like, I don't think they attack enemies. We'll have to see where all this goes. Yeah. I think we've hit a point where I can order these guys to pull back, though. Unfortunately, I guess I'll have him march right into Jingye. And it might be Bobo, marching down here with Fang Jiao. Yeah, it's going to take more than that. I don't think this is going to work out. Not unless I send in some more troops from... Is it time to just get on that? Because it's going to take a long time. Might be time to just send All Dragon, who's had... Tell you what, we'll send Alden Lethal. Ald will use a catapult unit. And Lethal will use... Kind of doesn't matter. I mean, if he's accompanying Ald, Ald's maneuver is 12. So he doesn't need to be using a unit that's fast, because it's not going to make a difference anyway. We'll get him started. And Maybe Han Jian will be helping. Bobo will be there before they are to deal with any troops. Zhu Chang, I know this video is going long, but now I want to... Certainly I don't want to forget before the beginning of the next video to put somebody in charge of Zhu Chang instead of Ald, because Ald will be busy with other things. And you know what? It's going to be Dawn Evenstar. Just jump straight to it. She's doing nothing but searches. So she will be the overseer of Zhu Chang while Ald is leading a catapult unit on a very slow attack. And we'll have to give somebody, I think, Lethal was recruiting troops, so we'll need to, 7013, can somebody else do it better while he is gone? You can't. You could, but I just put you in charge of something else. We'll make it lead his grandma. And then we'll have to replace him with wherever he was an overseer. Oh, this place I hadn't been paying attention. This place has been working on commerce for a long time anyway. Like getting ready to be at level 3, even though it probably shouldn't be jumping straight to commerce. But we'll put you on Chu in charge, because he had also been reduced to just searches.
Sure.
Leave the administration to me. Oh, I'm supposed to be done. Why am I still searching here? Guess I just want to make sure everything is at the right place at the start of the next video. We are so close to Runan advancing, and we're not quite there. But when we come back next time, guys, really hoping this video takes, because we're about to take Jinye. Kind of hate to lose the progress. But you never know what's going to happen with this zany recording setup I've got. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.